Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Happy Monday morning. Here in the Houston area. And Houston's one of the satellite cities. Cypress, northwest of Houston. Temperature right now is 52 degrees Fahrenheit. Very cloudy. It rained all yesterday, Sunday. Nice slow rain, off and on. The high is going to get to, I think, 57 degrees Fahrenheit today, with a 32% chance of rain. That could change. Our weather, not weather, our weather is so unpredictable. It changes all the time. As you can see, the bluegill are happily swimming around. At the bottom there with the koi. Man, my bluegill are getting nice and big. I cannot wait to harvest and eat some of these here when it's time to. I'm growing out more and more bluegill as I bring each of my aquaponic systems up. I have 4 100-gallon aquaponic systems, and I have about 4 50-gallon smaller systems. That's a lot of bluegill to raise, and that's what I want to talk about today. I'm gonna give them a little bit of food so you can just see them. I don't like to feed them under 52 degrees because they don't eat that much, but give them a little food so you can see them come up, the bluegill. Whoa, that's a big boy. He just splashed me. A bluegill. Well, they're eating pretty good, a little bit. I'll give them a little bit more. Man, I just got splashed real good. There's nothing like raising your own self-sustainable food like these delicious bluegill to eat along with your fruits and vegetables you're growing, all in one eco design system. Beautiful, ain't it? Vegetables, fruit, and bluegill all to eat. But you can also grow other things too. You can add quail. I had quail. I'm getting some more quail. I'm going to start getting more quail and raising my quail again. And you can also raise rabbits. And you can do that anywhere you live. You can do aquaponics in an apartment and raise quail and rabbit. You can do it on your property in a suburban neighborhood and raise aquaponics, fish, quail, and rabbits, fruits and vegetables. You don't need a very large space. You don't need a very large homestead with lots of land to raise your own food growing aquaponically. You don't need to go out, especially in this horrible economic climate we're in, and get high interest loans to buy a lot of land. There's nothing wrong with buying land, but if you're not into buying land, you don't want to buy land, you don't want to do all the work and all that. There's other ways to grow food. You can grow food aquaponically in a very small space and grow food 4 times as much food as you would putting it in the ground. You hear that? 4 times more food aquaponically than you would putting it in regular traditional soil. And it'll grow stronger, faster, and organically, and more healthy. And you can do it all using off-grid power with solar generators that either you DIY, build yourself like I do, or you buy your own out the box. There are so many positive ways to grow food besides the traditional way. Broaden your mindset when growing food. Grow food on your terms. If you like growing food in the soil, there's nothing wrong with that. That's awesome. Grow food in the soil. If you prefer growing food aquaponically like I do, then do that too. But this is another way you can grow lots of food, a whole lot of food in a smaller space aquaponically. You can grow food fish like these bluegill koi. My fault. These bluegill fish, the koi you don't eat. The koi are pets. The bluegill food fish, quail and rabbit, all in a very small space, or all in your backyard like I do. You can grow a whole lot of food, people. A whole lot. This way. Man, these guys are just splashing. My bluegill are happy, organic, getting bigger and bigger every day. I'll wait till they get about 15, 17 inches. And then I'll start culling a few. It's going to be a while though. I'm in no hurry. I want to get all my tanks up, all my bluegill going to where I have at least 120 bluegill. You hear that? I want 120 bluegill in all my aquaponic systems. That's a lot of bluegill. Plus I'll be starting up my quail again. So, and I'll be having all the food, the vegetables and fruit that these bluegill grow with their waste. All in my backyard. Lots and lots of food. Look at those bluegill down there. Ooh, it's a big one. Got some more food. Here we are. Grow beds, 1 out of 2 in the system. There's 2 grow beds. And these grow beds are growing a lot more food now because they have all new tree collard seeds in them that I grew. There's about 12, 13 seeds growing in bed number 1. As you can see, all fertilized by the organic nutrient nitrate waste from the fish. The bluegill is fertilizing all these plants organically, feeding all the micro and macro beneficial bacteria that eat the nitrite from the fish waste. They convert the nitrite to nitrate, and the plants eat the nitrate and turn it into oxygen. Look at that. All these beautiful tree collards that are coming up in this bed. It's a beautiful thing all that nutrient, nitrate coming out to fertilize all these plants. The plants eat a nitrate, and they send the water down via the bell siphon down to the sump, all clean again. Pump back up to the fish tank. One closed ecosystem. Look at all these plants. So I have a whole lot of work to do still. This is a journey of love, growing my own food, from fruits to vegetable, lots of different vegetables. These are southern collard, Georgia southern collard greens. Very delicious. I have turnips growing in here, and more collard greens over there, regular collard greens. And I just have these tree collards that I put in here also. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to put some more collards on this side over here. All my bok choy has been eaten and gone. Both these beds, 1 and 2, are filled with collard greens and turnip greens, and it's gonna grow and fill out both these beds. It's gonna be beautiful. Lots of collards for me to eat. So once everything grows out. So remember, you can grow a lot of food growing aquaponically and raising your own quail, your own rabbits, all in your backyard, wherever you live, whether you're living in a home like me, in your backyard, or you could be living in an apartment. You can do aquaponics and raise quail and rabbits anywhere. Remember, grow food wherever you are. Grow food wherever you are. Don't wait to go out and buy huge acreage. You know, everybody doesn't want to go out and buy huge acreage. Some people like the micro farm. This is a micro farm I'm doing. Everybody can't go out. They don't have the money, especially in this horrible environment with high interest rate. And a lot of people can't physically have a large homestead because they're not able to take care of all that land and so forth. So you can grow food all kinds of ways, people. There's nothing wrong with buying land. You can buy land just for investment. But if you don't want to, that's not your thing, you can grow food anywhere. Until then, have a nice Monday. Grow some food. Because at the end of the day, make your own power too. Prep. And grow food the way you want to grow food. There's so many different ways to grow food. For me, I've evolved in doing aquaponics. It's my way to grow food. Have a nice day. Because ain't nobody coming to save us. We got to save ourselves.